Hello, and welcome back to Orpheus Ascending. 35% complete! So the rest of this should be really quick and easy to wrap up, right? Just another 6 or so episodes. I did not end up recording another one after the previous one. I figured that was enough to know how I wanted to number the series, at least for now. Again, who knows, maybe I'll change my mind again, depending on how much there is to this. But yeah, we've learned the laser strength mechanic, and I'm sure that's gonna be a thing we deal with for most of this. This one definitely explained it a lot better. So yeah, for now I think we're just gonna jump straight into another level. I don't think I had anything else to really look around in this area. I'm kind of surprised I didn't find any sparks, right? Because we had one spark. I mean, I guess that one on the cliff there is like sort of tied to this area. I wonder if there's like maybe 4 sparks all in all, or something like that. I don't know, we'll see, but okay. Oh my god, domino effect. What is going on here? Why birds? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so what is going on here? It's very similar to the, chain one, or whatever it was called. Oh god. Oh dear, okay, so like, if I set this up to here, for example... Wait, how do I even... Oh, I see, you have to align it like that. I see. Then... right now, I'm gonna want... Yeah, that doesn't really work. We would want, like... Maybe it's still fine, like, if I set this up here now... Whoops. No. That doesn't work. But if I move this one to here, I don't think that's gonna work either. Right, because it does count, like, I thought there were only 2 steps here, but no, like, this counts as the first step, 1, 2, 3, and here's 1, 2, 3, and then it breaks in the middle. Yeah. But then, like, here, we're gonna have to have the red be weaker? Like, surely we just set this up here. I mean, maybe not. Maybe we don't want this here. We want it to be, like, slightly stronger, but to start, let's just, like, try it this way. And then a final red one, which would then be, like, from here, we would need it... Yeah, I see. We're gonna need this one to be, like, weaker. This is, like, 4, so we actually want this one to be red. And then they, like, get set up in the middle, and now, to fix this one, we just move this, like, to right here. So it's equally strong to the red one. There we go. Okay, yeah, I mean, this one makes sense. This one's kind of cool. Also looks pretty good, even though it's like a very similar screenshot to the previous one. And also I probably shouldn't use a thumbnail of just like the solution to a level. That was cool.
I never really understood the appeal of philosophers who tell us that everything is one. If everything is just a reflection of yourself, an endless hall of mirrors, there's nothing to connect with. And what I realized through our conversations is that everything beautiful happens in that space of connection between one person and another, and between people and the world. That gap between us is necessary, because without it, without separation, there can be no transcendence.
I mean, that's also a bold claim. I don't like philosophers that say things are this way. They are actually this way. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're saying is right either. Really? Just figured I would check here, meanwhile, in case of anything, but okay, let's move on. Number 8. concatenation. Okay. I can't say I know what concatenation means. I've seen the term in FFmpeg. You have like a thing, a parameter called concat, and I forget what it does, so I don't know what that means. Well, if I can't figure it out, like the level, we can always just Google the definition, and then the level will be instantly cracked, right? So, I mean, since there's 2 here, I'm gonna assume we want to, like, weaken the signal here and do this. But, I don't know, I'm just assuming. Maybe we even want to weaken it more? No, it needs to be stronger over here. But even stronger. It needs to be weaker out here. But how can we do that? What does concatenation mean? This level is unfair to people with poor dictionary skills. Yeah, so this... We can't make this weaker outside of here. We can't connect it up there, then it would just be stronger. We can't make this one stronger at this point. I feel like I need to do something about, like... Oh, yeah. There you go. We can make it weaker this way. Just connect this up here. And then make it weaker this way. What? What's happening? Wait, what? Huh? Why? I connected it to this, not that. God damn it. Yeah, okay, so I have it. It's just, like, weird. Nope. No. God damn it. Yeah, someone pointed out you can remove things, like, if we have things connected up, I can remove things by just, like, deselecting like that. But yeah, it's a little awkward sometimes, regardless. But yeah, I've like, never really used that mechanic. But okay, there we go. That should be it. And then this strength. And there we go. Very short levels. And yeah, this section of 4 has been very, like, iterative. Again, if they wanted to be actually, like, iterative and teaching you, like, one step of added complexity every time, I do feel like the first 2, 5 and 6, ought to be flipped. But again, like I said, maybe this is the intent, that you're supposed to be, like, kind of caught off guard. Because it's not hard to solve, number 5.
From the interaction of the self with the world. I found it easier to be patient, to be kind. I reminded myself that other people are just like me, and nobody really knows exactly what they're doing. And the more I allowed myself to open up, the more interesting and complex our interactions became, and the more meaningful.
Yeah.
We have roughly 50% of Cerebai's personality matrix reconstructed.
Roughly, yeah.
Who'd have thought that 1K would have made such a good necromancer?
Well, I mean, you're the one bringing her back. I'm just solving puzzles, man. Yeah, there we go. 8 out of 16 done. And I guess we just keep going. I don't know if there's gonna be, yeah, like there's QR codes and stuff to... Oh my god, I'm dead. There's QR codes and stuff to find. So I guess we're gonna run around a little bit. But yeah, like, that section wasn't that bad. I mean, like, that difficult, really. It's just learning that one mechanic, and then the rest is pretty simple. I was kind of thinking 7 and 8 were gonna be quite a bit more difficult about that mechanic than what they ended up being. Because it was just like one additional little step, essentially. I'm a goat. I'm a goat. I'm the goat. Is this how you're supposed to get to this? Maybe. This might actually be intended. Unknown error. Let's see if my phone can scan this and or text extractor can get these numbers. Well, my phone could scan this one after a bit, but the text extractor had a bit of trouble with that F7 that kind of blends together at the start. So I had to go in and manually fix that, but without contraries, there is no progression. Fantastic. Do we have anything more? Well, so I suppose, like, jump up here, maybe? Okay, this is probably death, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah. Okay. And back here. So, let me just check really quick. Over here, are you just supposed to, like, jump up this way instead, or something? Like, there's a bit of a platform here, but getting up further is hard. Oh, you can do it, but that was weird. I'm not sure that's intended. I wonder. What was that? What did I just see? Aha. A laser. Amazing. Yeah, maybe this is the intended way to go. Not really sure. Because, yeah, like, this isn't too difficult to jump across, I suppose. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like that's probably easier than the alternative. Anything over here? Not really. Yeah, there's 9 with that, like, spooky-looking thing, right? This puzzle looked pretty intimidating from afar. Oh no, that's this one, yeah. That's 12. So it probably is intimidating. But hey, we have a bunch of stuff to explore before I do any puzzles. It doesn't look like much here. But surely there has to be something hidden around this area. Yeah, like right here. Uh-huh. I'm betting another spark. Oh, a terminal. Yeah, we haven't done any reading today. Oh. Nice. Not sure we can, like, climb up much higher, though. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Nice. Goat power is coming in clutch. But this looks too steep. Yeah, I think that's about it for this part. Alright. Yeah, let's do some reading. Just a sec. What? What's happening? I had to leave for a second. I don't know if this, like, all showed up right when I opened this, or because I've been idling. Has someone been like, hey, what's going on? What? I think it probably just showed up at the start. So this is a special terminal, it's not just reading. Is it just, like, the version of Milton that is inside of Sarabai, or something? We'll see. Also, by the way, concatenation is the action of linking things together in a series, or the condition of being linked in such a way. And in FFmpeg, I use that because I have to render my videos in chunks and then concatenate them into one video. Great, now we've learned. Hello, I guess I'll say. Who? Milterheim? Oh man. I'm 1K, what's your name? Silly name. I know, but I've gotten used to it. Are we sure it's Milterheim? I'm just gonna say that, because yeah, we didn't get to pick our name. It was just picked for us, and it is a silly name. I wish I was called something cooler, like Athena, or Prometheus, or Cornelius, or whatever. I know, but I've gotten used to it. Generate sarcasm done. What can I do to help you? Fix Sarabai equals me fixed, or leads to me being fixed. Me back on beach. Sarabai back with Hypatia. I still want to say Hypatia. Like, it just makes more sense to me, Hypatia. But Hypatia, then. You'll be back on your island soon. I may want to, like, redo this conversation. I should make a backup here. Well, should I? Yes. It's not like I need to. If we want to redo this conversation, I can just load a backup and just go do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to do it. You'll be back on your island soon. Good. Hey, what's the meaning of life again? Helping me. I'll get back to work. Finally. Oh, low int dialogue. Interact with an old friend in Orpheus Ascending. Yeah, nice. Well, that was the most likable Milterheim we've ever had. Great. So yeah, I do have like a backup set up. We could just like load the backup, which is from before the start of this episode. And just like talk again and just try a couple of other options. But yeah, I imagine there's not really much to that conversation. And I assume this is probably why we have that, oh no, you're leaving the boundary mechanic in this DLC. Yeah, because of this stuff. So if I go this way, it's gonna start happening very soon. What? Hello? What the hell was that sound? I guess we can walk over to this oasis. Is it going to be like a mirage? I don't know what that sound was. What is that sound? I thought being in third person would like... No. I'm not, though. What? It's specifically when I'm looking in this direction and going like across here. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not exiting the safe zone. What are you talking about? What? Dune worm. Nice. I don't know if that's supposed to be a Dune worm or if it's just yet another Serious Sam thing. Is there something happening? Is there a minefield? Or is it like I have to follow the weird shaking explosion thing to not get like killed off? I'm super confused. Yeah, now we're gonna die. I want to be eaten by a sandworm. No. Yeah, so that is why there's a boundary, which ruins our fancy out-of-bounds maneuvers. Too bad. And I don't think we have any way of getting past that, because I can't, like, travel anywhere. Wait. Huh. Yeah. I just thought, like, wait, can you see a map in this place? But no, you can't. Oh yeah, what's here? Terminal? Yeah, another terminal. Sure, let's do a little bit of reading and then probably leave it off. Non nobis solum, Atopia, and the truth. 17 questions about reality, Cassius Green. Cicero correctly observed that we are not born for ourselves alone. Aristotle likewise pointed out that man is a social animal. Plato's Symposium depicts characters praising the spiritual and philosophical importance of love, while Socrates arguing for the more abstract notion of learning to love the form of beauty itself, which honestly seems a little onanistic if you ask me. Jesus placed love above all other considerations, demanding that people even love their enemies. Hexadecimal. I can't love hexadecimal. It's not in my nature. But if we all agree that love is so important, why is love so rarely taken into consideration by the system we live in? It may seem like a naive question, but think about the sheer moral and intellectual weight behind the idea that love matters. Why is our reality so out of step with our philosophy? That's actually an interesting question, yeah. Let's see what this is saying. I wonder, with these like weird scan lines and this being kind of hard to read, I'm not sure my text extractor can get this, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, no. That's not great. Yeah, there it is. Bless them that curse you. Okay. Atopia. File 2 damage to recover. Oh boy. One more sec. Wait. I just realized. Hold on. Did I? Yeah. I was actually thinking this. I said, like, oh, the huge one looks kind of weird. But at the same time, I was like, when I was editing, I did notice that, like, it is kind of nice to have the huge text, because if someone is not watching this full screen, if you're just watching this on the regular YouTube player, or you're on mobile or something, you can kind of make out what this is actually saying with huge, but you really can't with large, I found. So, I don't know. Maybe I should try doing this, but I don't know, it does maybe seem a little too large and weird, but let's try it for a little bit and see if it just feels weird to me. It already looks weird. Yeah, this is getting pretty annoying. There we go. Error. Cannot convert. That's all it said. It's pretty annoying to try and text extract these, because it doesn't really do it well enough, and then I have to just go in and manually do it anyway. Which, yeah, I'm not sure if I should bother doing now, or if I should just leave it for editing instead, like I was doing in the main series, assuming there's like gonna be a lot of this. I guess we'll see. Like, if there's more than just a line, then I'm definitely gonna leave it for editing. So yeah, I mean, that was useless anyway. The Truth. The Blue Note by Bailey Steele. Yeah, it is pretty big, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like this. I guess feel free to let me know. Do you prefer huge or large? Because large looks a little better, like, within the context of the game, but huge looks better if you're not watching in full screen, so, yeah. Do you even care? Like, I guess I'm reading everything out anyway, so maybe it being slightly smaller doesn't matter much anyway, but yeah, it could be nice to just, like, more easily see the text and follow along. You wanna know the truth about love? Nobody knows what they're doing. It's all improv, man. It's 2 million years of people muddling through. This sounds very familiar. Prophets and messiahs and philosophers declare that love is what it's all about, and we go, yeah, that's right. And then we try and we fail and we hurt each other and we try again and we have moments of fucking bullshit, fucking transcendence, I guess. And then we think with the wrong organ and we make a mess of everything, and on it goes, forever and ever, amen. And you know the craziest part? You can go through all the shit that I did, end up with a body like an old rag and a brain full of holes, and still to your dying day you'll go, yeah, it was love. Love for my family, my friends, my music, and even my fucking ex-wife. It was all about love, and every time I forgot that I shat myself like a fucking moron. What? Huh? It was all about love, and every time I forgot that I 6-letter swear word myself like a fucking moron. The only thing I can think of is, like, it's just that I fucked myself like a fucking moron? Is that what it's saying? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, let's leave it off there. That took a long time. Probably might even... Oh, I see a QR code. Might not even be that long, but with all the hexadecimal and all of that stuff and the break, this has been going on for a while. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Halfway done. We'll keep exploring a little bit next time, and hopefully we'll get to level 9 and onwards. We'll see you then.